We need top-notch care in our communities. We're here to empower you with data and knowledge to grow your business, while you, those who care for our communities. Changes in CMS rates and inflation are putting significant pressure on your provider group. A clinic with a 30% net income in 2003 would be approximating 0% in 2018, and we expect that trend to continue, and that group would have a negative 10% net income in 2023. You need to act now to beat the clock. Change takes time, and you want to make sure you're well ahead of this timeline to avoid closing your doors. What you're seeing here is a conservative to aggressive estimate on the impact to your bottom line from the expected changes in inflation and CMS rates. In order to combat the compression to your net income, together we need to discover your opportunities. Then you need to decide which ones are best for your organization, and together we'll begin to plan and execute to seize them. Typically, we break opportunities into 3 different groups based off of your profit centers: physicians, locations, and payers. And these are just some examples of the opportunities we tend to find. During the discovery process, we could begin to answer questions like, how much margin have I lost due to reimbursement rate changes? This is again approximately around 30%, but it will vary depending on your specialty and payer environment. Which of my contracts are underpaying me? This is typically around 3 to 5%, but sometimes you can find bad actors that are exceeding that amount. Which payers are taking the longest to pay me? Some payers are fast and they could be around 30 days. Some exceed that. You really want to work to keep your payers under 45 days. Which payers are most profitable? The reality is you need to protect your existing business, and knowing which payers are most profitable will help you succeed in the long run. We can also create models to answer questions like, how many patients do we need to see at a location to improve your margin by 10%? Again, the idea here is to stay ahead of that timeline of compression to your net income. Understanding the profitability of your different locations will help you understand which ones you need to improve or even potentially close. Providing your team with a clear focus of which locations need more patients to be fully utilized will help improve your overall patient flow. Breaking down all the different opportunities for margin improvement at the location level can help you understand which locations have the most opportunity. Some have in excess of 10% improvement opportunities. Selecting the right metrics to track across your organization will not only help keep your teams focused, it will also help you avoid missing any critical issues. Here are some other questions we could begin to answer that are related to at-risk contracts. First off, how do you handle an at-risk contract? If they're handled well, they can be profitable. If they're not handled well, they could wipe out your business. Which locations are most efficient? Some locations will have a 20% efficiency performance above their peers. Understanding why that is and replicating it could lead to your long-term success. Some physicians can be up to 50% more efficient than their peers. Understanding how they do it and replicating that across all your physicians will help you succeed in the long run. Also making sure that you're compensating them correctly to avoid them being poached by a different group. Again, we need top-notch care in our communities, and we're here to empower you with the data and knowledge to grow your business, while you, those who care for our communities. If you believe we can support you, please reach out. We'd be happy to help.